So I'm in traffic coming back from my kinfolk's wedding. It's really nice. I see that Broner lost again. I have not watched the fight. He lost by unanimous decision. And I bet you anything he wasn't active. I already know he wasn't active enough to do anything. I'm pretty sure Mikey just controlled the pace, kept the pace up, just outworked him and beat him. What's up, all my boxing bros and broettes? It's the Bro Hammer here, coming to you to give you my little post-fight reaction to Broner Garcia. Wish I could have did it last night, but I had a prior engagement to go to. Cousin got married, so hey, that's more important than a fight, guys. But I just got finished watching the fight this morning. What I predicted, let's get this out the way. What I predicted did not happen. Am I surprised? No, I'm not surprised. Once again, Adrien Broner lost, didn't let his hands go. As I said on my way home, I pretty much already knew what happened. Hadn't even watched the fight yet. All I knew is that Broner, he lost by unanimous decision. That told me, okay, knowing Adrien Broner, he didn't let his hands go. He was probably pot-shotting. Just got finished watching the fight. That's what he was doing. It's the same stuff, over and over with this guy. The same gripes, and they just haven't changed. And I guess when just can't expect this dude to change the way he fights. Mikey did what he had to do. He controlled the action. He was aggressive. I noticed he was pressing Broner against the ropes, landing to the body, throwing combinations, using the jab. He was countering better than Broner, who is quote unquote a counter puncher. That's what some say. He has some counter punching ability, but Mikey was countering him. Like when Broner was trying to throw that straight right to the body, Mikey was countering that. So just all around good performance by Garcia. Ring generalship on point. He controlled the pace of the fight. I mean, the first round was usual fill out round. I gave that one to Broner, but everything after that, I mean, it was just pretty much all Mikey. Except in little places where Broner decided to let his hands go somewhat. But, he's not reliable when it comes to that. He's not going to do that for seven to 8 rounds to where he could win a fight. He'll do 1 or 2 in a few spots here and there, and that's going to be it. But not taking anything away from Mikey Garcia, he fought an excellent fight. He looked strong, too, at 140. I was surprised by that. He was strong, very poised as usual. I thought maybe the weight jump would affect him. Didn't look like it. He looked stronger. He looked fast too. Like, I don't think Broner was a little faster when he did throw, but I don't think it was that much of a discrepancy in the speed difference. And that has a lot to do with timing as well. Mikey's timing is good. He's just a better all around boxer. I'm just gonna say he's just a better all around boxer than Adrien Broner, and he's level headed. He's level headed and he's reliable. That's Mikey Garcia. And when you put all those things together with talent, dedication to the sport, having a good, level head on your shoulders, good things are going to happen for you. And I expect good things to happen for Mikey Garcia. I'm very happy for him. I mean, I'm a fan of his more so than Broner. And I know sometimes people are like, well, the black guy has to go with the black guy and the Mexican guy go. No. I like who I like when it comes to boxing. And it's okay to like a fighter of a different race. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. All right. We don't have to be so tribal all the time. But like I said in my prediction video, I've been watching Mikey for a long time, and he is one of my favorite young fighters up and coming in the sport. So I'm very excited for him, and I'm looking forward to what's gonna happen next for him. It would be nice if he can get Crawford, down the line before either of them moves to 140. I know Mikey said he can move back down to 135 for a big fight, or he can move up to 147. Hey, man, stay at 140 for a little bit. You just came from 135. I know some people are saying they want to see Mikey and Lomachenko at 135. I don't know. That ship may have sailed. I don't think Loma's going to move up to 140. I think he's going to probably be maxed out at 135. So there's bigger and better fights above 135. I mean, because really Loma's like the only one. Rigo, he's too small. Yeah, Mikey should definitely, stay at 140 for a little bit, work your way through the ranks there. I mean, he's already pretty much at the top, right behind Crawford, where I look at it. And the guy Crawford's going to fight Indago for the unification bout coming up, which is going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to that. But maybe Mikey can get the winner of that fight. I mean, I'm all for it, and that's not an easy fight to call either. I mean, of course, Crawford, he looks like he's a different type of animal, but so does Mikey. Let's be real. I mean, like I said in the other video, a lot of people feel like Mikey is special. He is. He truly is. And I don't want anybody to take anything away from him with this victory, saying that, well, Broner's a bum and all that. Broner is not a bum. He has elite level skills, but he has a lackluster mentality. That's all it is. He shows you all the time that he has elite level skills. We see it all the time, but his mentality just does not allow him to use it. Like we had a teacher, he was an Indian, he was a math teacher, and he would say, about certain people, they want to learn, but mind won't let them. And he would look over his glasses. But I can't even think of his name right now. Joe Dukes, you remember his name. I know Ted, you remember his name. But mind won't let him. That's the problem with Broner. His mind won't let him. I don't want anybody to take this away from Mikey. It was a solid win, a good win. Your first fight at 140 pounds. You face a guy that is naturally bigger than you, naturally, faster than you. He's considered a little more athletic. He's a hard puncher at that weight. And he's never been defeated at 140 pounds and below. I mean, it wasn't like, Mikey was a 5-1 favorite, but I didn't see it like that, obviously, because I thought Broner was going to win this. I thought that it was going to be too much for Mikey to overcome. It wasn't. And I feel like he put a lot of people on notice with his skill, poise, and his strength at the new weight class. I mean, he looked like a legitimate junior welterweight. Hats off to Mikey Garcia, man. I'm excited for him. I can't wait to see what they have next. The sky's the limit for that man. Very talented. Now, as far as Broner, same old, man. Like, if you do any post-fight Broner review, even if he wins, you're going to say, one of the gripes is going to be he did not let his hands go enough. Sure enough, that's what happened in this fight. He did use a little more movement in this fight. And of course, in spots, he showed that, the guy has heart. You can't take that away from him. He has heart. And he can fight when he chooses to fight. And that's the problem. That's all there is to say about him. Where's his head at? It's almost like he's not really interested in boxing. He's interested in money. And he made that clear in his post-fight interview. And that's another thing I had with him. Like, man, come on, dog. Like, you just lost decisively to the guy moving up in weight. The smaller man, quote unquote, the smaller man. He didn't really look like he was smaller in the ring. But the guy was moving up in weight, his first weight in the new weight class, and you lost to him decisively. I think I maybe gave AB 2 rounds. The first round and one of the mid-late rounds, maybe 9. Like, dude, you lost pretty handily. And, you're talking about, well, whether you come to see me or, see me lose or see me win, I still get paid and I'm still AB and you still AB in personality, but man, when you going to be, AB in accomplishments, like, yeah, you a 4 division, champion, hats off to you. But what have you done for me lately? Even when you did win those titles, you beat a lot of B fighters, B and C class fighters. You have yet to beat one person that may be considered on your level, like Mikey Garcia just, even though you guys aren't on the same level. Mikey is an A-level talent. Let's go and put it out there. He's an A-level elite talent. Once he starts racking up those names, he's going to have an elite resume. So, Broner's resume is better. You barely beat a past his prime Paulie Malignaggi. You got washed by Maidana. He showed heart and effort. You got washed by Sean Porter. You didn't do anything for the whole fight. And then, you just exploded with that left hook in the 12th round and pushed Porter on his butt. It's like, dude, where was that the whole fight? Too little, too late. Even with the knockdown, it was a still wide points loss. He just cannot beat anyone that's, above a B plus fighter. I mean, even Adrien Granados gave him all he could handle, gave him hell. And that fight was close going into the 12th round. It could have went either way, honestly. Man, that's just my thoughts on the fight. Hats off to Mikey Garcia. Man, I'm really looking forward to what's in store for this young man. Very happy for him. Adrien Broner, man, it's frustrating because you see the talent there. You know he can do big things, but mind won't let him. Brohammer signing out. Oh, before I go, guys, be sure to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Brohammer TV. Now I'm signing out. Mind almost did not let me.